You've got a friend in me.
Why this?
I don't know. You got a friend in me. When the road is up ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. But you got a friend in me. Sorry.
Hey,
wait, no,
everyone.
you've changed the song to the Full House.
Oh yeah.
That's
Whoa.
weird. I go, you got a friend in me. Okay, what is that song?
I love the Full House.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Mr. Old Familiar Friend. Waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, somebody who needs you.
When you're lost out there and you're all alone, the light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Bum. Hi everybody, how's it going?
Hey.
Y'all, we have such a great show for you tonight.
Absolutely.
I think
I look weird. Do you think I look weird, you guys?
Something's different. Did you put a lot of makeup on your nose?
No. Not any different than what I normally
should have.
do. I didn't do a ton of eyeshadow.
Wait, what's some Steve Perry? Is it
Something
Don't
in my
Stop
eye,
Believing?
Isn't that
Hold on to that feeling. Yeah,
Who's
Steve Perry was the lead singer.
Oh, that's cool.
My hair looks good tonight because it is Trey Day dirty. So I put so much dry shampoo to where my entire head of hair was gray, because you know it turns it gray, and then you wait till it dries and then you fluff it out, and then I curled it, but it is so dirty.
I had really dirty hair, and then I look red. Why do I look red? And then I went to yoga this morning.
No, she doesn't.
Not more than you. You look the same. And then I went to yoga this morning and like sweat more than I've ever sweat in my life, and then I showered because I was like, I was gonna shower last night, and I was like, I can't.
Everyone's saying something looks different, Olivia. I think it's because
it's my eyebrows. I think
she did her eyebrows too dark.
No, they're not like they match my hair. It's just I don't normally fill them in a lot, and I put.
I like it. I think you look gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
Turn that way just a little bit. See, I think you look stunning. Let's do that together, both at that degree. 2 o'clock. Ready? No more.
I wasn't taught what 2 o'clock means. Like
Olivia
when someone
doesn't
says,
know how to tell time on a real clock.
No. Yes, I do. I totally learned. It just took me a lot longer than most people. I literally had to stay after school for like a week. When we were learning about. Yeah. Do you not? You don't remember anything?
I do remember, but
No, I don't remember staying after school, but she had to help me separately.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I had to get taught separately though. From the whole class. And she sat there and she would just like turn it and be like, "What time is it?" And I was just like, "I don't know."
And you don't know
I cried every day in math. Well, okay.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, I used to sit there during math tests and literally like tears welled up, and I was just like, I'm gonna die.
Do you remember that time that? So you guys, I hardly ever left the kids. I would tour on the weekends, take them on the road with me. Like, it killed me. I had to literally pry myself away from my children when I had to travel for work. It was horrific. And so I was very lucky because I could, typically make my own schedule and make sure that I was never away from the kids for more than 3 days. That was my rule. Never more than 3 days. But one time I was on a radio tour, those awful, god-awful radio tours that you have to do when you get a record deal. My chair is uncomfortable. Sorry.
You got it.
Wait, I don't want to mess with my hair. If you guys only know how dirty my hair is, like, that's why it's not moving.
The drinking age in Mexico is 18, but someone asked me. Go ahead. Stop. Freaks me out.
Okay, hold on. So I was out promoting a little bit stronger or something like that. And do you remember when you called me and there was a girl in your class that was mean to you? She was like, I'm trying so hard not to touch my hair. I'm not going to say the name. I don't even remember her name. But she was like one of your really good friends. And then on the playground, she said something so mean to you.
Oh, I don't remember
and
that.
You called me and you were sobbing. And it was when Blakely Logan was our nanny. And Blakely was also the nanny when you came home from school with a note from the nurse. And it said reason for visit to the nurse. And the reason was head hit by locker.
Yeah.
Because you were such a dork.
Oh, yeah. I was a total dork growing up. And also, I like...
And you're like one of those gorgeous, like famous girls who...
really was not cute.
No, they always try to say, like, I was such a dork and you have no idea, but you really were.
Oh, I really was. Like, I hate to say that, but I really was. And plus, I was taller than everyone.
Yeah.
And I was, like, this giant, and I, like... went through puberty before everyone, and it was awful. I literally hated it. I hated being tall, and now I'm like, I wish I was taller.
Yeah, you got so tall so quick, like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And then you stopped growing.
5'3" in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And every other person in 5th grade is like 4'8".
How tall are you now?
5'5".
Okay.
So I'm almost the same size as I was in 5th grade.
It's weird because my mom, Granny Pat, is 5'10". And I'm 5'8", but then none of my sisters are as tall as me, except maybe Aunt Alex is as tall as me.
Yeah.
And maybe Aunt Erin. But, okay, somebody wants to know how Audrey's thumb is, and the answer is, I don't care.
I'm about to ask them to do something.
We need Audrey to come in here and say hello, because she has 2 friends
I'm going to tell her to look.
What?
Duh.
Oh, you guys.
We forgot.
We have such a surprise.
Such a surprise. So I'm about to, we'll show you.
This is going to be one of our best shows yet. Mostly because of the guests that we're bringing on. I'm so excited.
It's going to be amazing. What have you been doing this weekend? Yeah, we had a few shows, right?
Yeah, we played in North Dakota, you guys. It was snowing in North Dakota on Friday.
Yeah. It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
It was, but I loved it though because I hate those super oppressive hot weather, and so it was really really cold. Oh, thank you. Someone loves my ring.
Should I put on these instead? Or
no, I'm digging your earrings a lot.
Wait, let me just put one on.
No, I'm tired of those little round ones. I like those.
I'm just gonna try one. I don't know. It might work better with my outfit. Y'all, I wore this set today all day, and it says Yale.
It's cute. It's like shorts and
everyone asked me, "Do you go to Yale?" And I was like, "Yes, I did."
I hope you guys can't see my boobs.
Which ones? I mean, I like the danglies, but now I didn't even do that. But now I feel like these are more
no, the long ones. No, the long ones.
Why does it do that?
I don't know why lately it's been pausing due to poor connection. I don't know why, but I'm praying that it does not anymore. Anyway, we'll sing a little song, shall we? And then we'll bring our guest on.
Yes, if our surprise doesn't get here before. What would you guys like to hear? I'm hoarse because it's Closet Chaos Day. Every single Closet Chaos. It's because I'm yelling. I need to calm down. Calm down. Chill out. Every time we do this, it's like...
I know.
I'm always just like, click, I just kind of am like, let's just go with it.
That's because you're young and beautiful.
No, you're young and beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Silly.
Okay, so...
But, wait, I was going to say...
Nicks.
I sing Tennessee Whiskey at the shows every night, and we're switching it up. And so, comment what you think my new song should be. We have a couple ideas.
Can I play that video of you singing the Whitney Houston song? You guys, okay, I'm going to play
It's a joke. Okay, so hold on. First off, there's a part in my range that is, not there, and so that's why it messes up so bad, and it,
not there just right now.
Just right now.
Because of allergies and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just hoarse. So it's a joke, but then I was trying to be funny, so I will show you.
Okay, yeah.
It's very funny.
It's the longer one. It's the one on the right.
He said 30
it's the
seconds.
one on the right. Oh, yeah. No,
it's this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Why is it doing that?
Okay, watch this.
I don't know if the sound is going to work.
I have nothing,
please.
No.
That is please.
I can't. I
It's
can't listen to that
amazing.
first part. My
Well, you had just
vocal
come off
person
stage.
is literally gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me because that one part where I go nothing. I was trying to do it and then it just didn't happen. And I just kept
and you
it
push
going.
it through, and that's really bad for your voice.
It's really
but-
bad for my voice,
But
but
that's
I did
amazing
it.
that you can do that.
And then
high
I was
note.
like, I'm just gonna hold the longest whistle that I possibly can and see what happens.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
won't they?
KK said, haha. Okay.
I want Audrey to help me out with the surprise really quick.
I know. Call her. I'll talk. Somebody wanted to hear a Bible song. No strangers in this town. Nobody moves without making a sound. And just because you lied his bed don't mean he meant the things he said. No lovers in this town. The moon's full, but it sure ain't around. I don't know the words.
I don't know this song.
Bible song.
I don't know it.
So I ran as fast as I could through the tall grass in the midnight woods. Yeah, I ran as fast as I could through the tall grass in the midnight woods. So no one would sing some Bible song over me.
What is that song about?
It means like I'm not gonna die in this small town. It's about drugs, and
Oh wow, that's really
the
dark.
second verse is my cousin died in his sleep, 40 pills, 2 kids to keep, and how
That's
will she
awful.
explain to those kids about the sorry thing that he did? So anyway, it's about like meth and drug overdose, and it says.
Well, that's really depressing.
So I ran as fast as I could through the tall grass in the midnight woods so that I could get out and so that nobody would be singing a Bible song over me, over my grave.
I have chills.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yes, you have. It's on Restless.
No, it's not on Restless.
No, it's on Real Fine Place.
That's why I haven't heard it. I know every song on Restless, like front to back. I don't know Real Fine Place.
Do you guys know that I have a memoir out? I really, really, really want you to buy it because it's so good. Like, the more people that read it and tell me their experience of reading it, I have had 3 major near-death experiences. I have been through so much trauma and drama, and it's just amazing. And I don't know if I told you this recently, but Audrey started reading it, and she likes me now. Like, so much.
I read most of the book. I didn't finish it, though. But it's really great.
It's really great.
And it tells mostly true stories.
They're all true.
No, I'm just kidding.
100%.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
yeah, there are some lies in that book. I will say there are some lies. Buy it, and you can also get it on Audible. And I narrated it.
Yeah.
Buy the book, listen to it, and then comment and tag me and tell me which parts you think I'm lying about. I hear somebody.
Yes.
Audrey, will you say hi?
No.
Wait, ready?
Why?
Here's our surprise, you guys.
Here, I'll take one.
I just woke up from a nap.
Look what happened. Okay.
Hi, babies.
Okay, this is Elon. This little kitty right here. This is the boy.
This is our
And then this
boy.
is Egypt.
So she is so cute.
We have
right
2
now.
dogs that are named
Look at
Roman and
them.
Gypsy, and now we have Egypt and Elon. And
It's just the cutest.
no, not a book of lies, just a couple of lies, exaggerations.
It's a book of lies.
Okay, Millie's freaking out. Hi, Millie, we love you.
Millie, you have to come meet
Okay,
them.
aren't
Look
they
how
so
chill
cute?
they are.
Egypt is so tired.
They're so sleepy.
I know,
right
they're brother
now.
and sister, and they are best friends.
They are.
And
they love each other.
Elon, the little boy, is like, he's the more like reserved, shy one. And
Yeah, he's
Egypt,
a scaredy cat, and Egypt is like out there and wild and crazy
Yes.
and fun.
Remember, y'all, we found a snake on the patio. We've seen 2 snakes, and so we got these little kittens so that when they get bigger, they can go play outside and also possibly kill a snake that
Yeah.
might
He just
that might
he
hurt.
heard
Look,
that.
he just waved. He literally just waved. Hello. Let's trade.
Hi, Egypt.
Hi, Elon.
Oh, see, she is cray cray. He will just chill all day.
Aren't they? Just
Yeah,
look
they're
at
from
that
the
face.
same litter.
They're from the same. Look at that, y'all. Look at that.
He's like, it's so bright.
Oh my God. Do you think it's hurting his eyes?
Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
They're just like, look at that. Like, that's one hand I'm just holding her. Oh
What was
no, what if
that?
I shattered my phone again, my new one?
Why did you have your phone in your hand?
I didn't. It's
Okay.
on my lap.
So,
I didn't shatter it.
this is what else I was going to talk about really quick. Please settle down. Thank you for loving Egypt. Yeah, so we have 2 dogs named Roman and Gypsy, so we thought Egypt and Elon went really well with them.
Yeah,
But
it's the vibe.
it's amazing that when the cats get bigger, like, they can actually help protect our dogs from snakes.
And right now they don't obviously like the dogs. They're still getting used to them. But they're fine. They're brave.
Mm-hmm.
She's really brave. He's not. She wants to go up to them and meet them and fight them. Roman loves the dogs. They're he's such a sweetheart. Gypsy doesn't know what the deal is. Oh.
But Elon is so cute. His little face. That's just amazing. Seriously.
Yeah. I've never I can't believe how small they are.
They're tiny.
They're so tiny. She's
And thanks
just,
to John,
asleep already.
John, our bus driver, for helping me get these kitties. John and his wife. Okay, so one more thing. The new season of The Way Down came out on HBO Max.
I've seen it.
And so I have a couple of TV recommendations. So watch that. That is the documentary about Gwen Shamblin. And she ran and started and owned, or whatever you call it, the Remnant Church, which is actually here in Brentwood, Tennessee. And she started the Way Down program, which is a philosophy basically of eating intuitively. So eat when you're hungry, stop when you're satisfied. And if you do that, then you can, maintain your weight, a good weight. And, but what happened is she decided to tie that in with the Bible and with church and basically
what's it called?
The Way Down.
No. I mean, what's the thing in the...
Gluttony.
Gluttony.
She was basically saying that, speaking against the sin of gluttony, which is one of the 7 deadly sins. And so I never joined The Way Down. I never got any of her books or anything. I just applied the don't eat till your stomach growls, stop when you're full method.
Kind of fasting.
Yeah, it's just intuitive eating. It's eating like a kid. A kid will eat when it's hungry and they'll stop when they're full because they go based on what they feel. And I gained 50 pounds with Avery. And I lost 70 pounds by doing the Way Down.
That's just insane.
And all I did was just never eat till my stomach growled and then stop when I was full. Elon is getting restless. Why are you
just
restless?
Chilling. She's already asleep.
Elon, go night.
Relax.
Anyway, it's a fascinating documentary, and sadly, they died in a plane crash on Memorial Day, I believe it was, or Labor Day.
Priest. On Percy Priest Lake.
Yeah, so it's just a really interesting
story. We were on
story.
the way to a different lake. We were going to go to Percy Priest, and then we decided to go to a different one in that day.
And that happened.
We were in the car, and we were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But the show is really good. It's really interesting. Also, finished Selling Sunsets. We finished Ozark. I think we already talked about Ozark.
Yes.
Selling Sunsets is amazing. You guys have to watch. If you love,
It's not plural,
No.
y'all. It's Selling Sunset.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's Sunsets.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody tell us.
It's Selling Sunsets.
Oh, yeah,
You're
Animal
selling
Kingdom.
Sunsets. Oh,
Am I caught up on Animal Kingdom? I forgot about that. Okay, my other recommendation, too, is also on HBO Max, and it is The Staircase. It is a scripted series that they made about the true story about the man, Michael Peterson, who found his wife dead at the bottom of the stairs. It's Sunset. See? I'm right. Selling Sunset.
Shut up.
Mommy's always right. Okay, Elon really wants down. Okay, go for it. Okay, let's bring on our special guest. I am so excited and nervous and
I'm really nervous.
pumped. So this man came sort of back into our lives, I would say, during the pandemic. So he started posting on Instagram every day, and it would start with hey, all you fellow hunker downers.
Yep.
And he would entertain us. You know, he was actually part of the inspiration why I wanted to do Closet Chaos, because I'm like, that's a really good idea. Like, talk to everybody, because everybody's feeling depressed and all that. And we'll let him tell more about why he decided to do that. And then recently he just came out with a gospel album. And do you have your phone so we can read the information?
Here, take her.
Okay, come here. And he performed his gospel album at the Ryman Auditorium a couple months ago. And I went to the show, and it was absolutely incredible. I got to meet him, and he...
So jealous. I didn't get to go.
Oh my gosh. He's so nice.
And so cute.
What's the name of the album?
Or is it country? I think it's just country.
Go to Closet Chaos Text and just read the info. Yes. Oh, and we'll talk about that afterwards, too.
Wait, I don't see it.
Keep going. Right there.
Here it is. Okay. I'll read it because I can do it.
Olivia is so fast. Like, she literally...
They're going to pee on your rug.
It's okay. Don't tell Audrey to come get him. Okay, read.
He is an Emmy Award-winning actor, writer, and singer. He is best known for his roles as Lonnie Garr in Hearts of Fire. I can't read. I'm so stupid.
You can't read.
No, yes, I can. I'm a really good reader. I just don't.
Okay, do it.
Beverly Leslie in Will and Grace. Several characters in the American Horror Story franchise. Sid in The Cool Kids and Phil in Call Me Kat. One of his best-known on-stage performances was Sordid Lives, where he played Earl Brother Boy. Earl Brother Boy Ingram, sorry. A role he took to the big screen in the popular cult film of the same name. Last year, he released his debut gospel album. I was right. Company's Coming, so good. Featuring guests like Dolly Parton, Brandi Carlile, Tane Tucker, Eddie Vedder, Chris Stapleton, and obviously not you, but
not me. We're gonna talk about that. I think if I had a chance to meet him beforehand, because when I met him, he told me, I'm like sneakily touching my hair.
Yeah, don't do it.
When I met him, he told me that he loved Suds in the Bucket. Like, he started singing it. He knew it. And whenever that happens, when you meet somebody that you love and like you're a huge fan of, it's just the best feeling. So,
in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome to Closet Chaos one of my favorite guests, I think, that we've ever had on. And I'm so excited about this. Leslie Jordan!
Hold on, we gotta go slow.
Okay, invite.
Because I'm making that this is working. Because sometimes it doesn't work.
Okay, Leslie. Hi!
Can you hear me? Do I have the sound on?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Hi.
How are you?
Listen, I'm doing pretty good. I'm in Tennessee. My mama died. My sweet mama.
My God.
Yes, it was expected. But I flew home, but you know what? Our family, we laugh. This has been the most amazing day. We sat around, the whole family, and told stories and laughed and laughed and laughed. And her funeral's tomorrow, but it's not a sad time. It's I'm sure it'll hit me later on probably. But I got to the Opry Saturday night, and people said, "Oh, you got to cancel." I said, "My mother would want me to be there," and so I did the Opry with Fancy Haygood, a friend of mine. It was his Opry debut, and we had so much fun. And I felt you, Sarah. I felt you the whole time. Do you know that I did a whole tour years ago of a one-man show called Hysterical Blindness and Other Southern Tragedies that have plagued my life thus far on your tour bus? We rented.
Oh my gosh!
We rented it. They
You
said,
are
"This is
joking."
I'm not making this up." And there was an old guy that drove named Bones. Do you remember him?
Yes.
He had driven part of it. But we did this whole tour, and I got to sleep in the big bed in the back, the big one, and then all the other guys they had to go in those little bunk beds, but I was spread back. But anyway, I crisscrossed like that in so many different ways. So to do this show, I'm just thrilled.
Oh
Okay, let me just start by saying I'm so sorry for your loss. And I've heard you talk about your sweet mother so much. I understand what you're talking about when you say it was a wonderful day, because that happens a lot at when someone passes, especially when they're older, and you just talk about the amazing memories and the love that that person gave to you. So I want to say I'm so sorry. I can't believe you did not cancel on us tonight. You are literally the best. You are an angel.
I got to hold. My sister called and said, Leslie, Mom, it was so unexpected. And she said, I think you need to fly home. And I was like, what? So I got home and I was able to hold her hand, and she opened her eyes and looked at me. And we told her, we thought it was really important for her to know that because I have identical twin sisters, and they're sister and twin. They've never even had names. They're really Jana and Janet, but they've just always been sister and twin. Well,
Oh my God.
sister passed away April 10th, and my mother just went with her. She was so heartbroken. So it was time for her to go join sister, and her other twin, we got to hold her hand and tell her, Mama, we're going to be good. We're going to be fine. And there's something just so epic about things like that, just to be there right at the end. And
Yes.
I crawled in bed with her. My sister on one side of me on the other. And it was just really something. So anyway.
I remember you talking about her on your show at the Ryman. You told some really sweet stories, but do you mind telling that really funny story that you told about there was something you wanted and your mom convinced your daddy to get it for you?
Well, my daddy was a lieutenant colonel in the Army, and bless his heart, he would come home with all his Army buddies, and his firstborn son would be twirling a baton in the front yard. He watched me twirl. And, he just loved, he would say, now, son, won't you twirl in the house? And I said, well, Mama's scared I'll break something. He said, I'll buy you whatever, I'll buy whatever you break. Just please twirl in the house. But when I was free, I told Santa Claus that what I wanted for Christmas was a bride doll, because my mother had taken me to this wedding, and she had told my daddy, she said, he's not going to sit still. I was a very excitable boy. She said,
I can't imagine.
Deal. And I was up, I was down. But Mother said when that bride swept down the aisle, I just froze like a pointer dog. And from there on, that's what I wanted for Christmas. I wanted a bride doll. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to get him a bride doll. So Christmas Eve, it was all I could talk about. They said maybe he'll forget about it, but all I talked about. And Mama told Daddy, well, you're going to explain it to him in the morning, because I won't know what to say. And 1958, my lieutenant colonel of a daddy scoured Chattanooga, Tennessee, and found his 3-year-old boy. Mother said it was life-size to a 3-year-old. This beautiful bride doll. And when I came down the stairs and I looked, and she was staring at a cellophane, Mother said I squatted in the floor and peed. I just peed.
Oh my gosh.
That is such a sweet daddy. And oh my God, you're every time I hear you talk about your life, it just sounds like you had the best childhood and the best family. And it's obvious, because you're one of the nicest people I've ever met, not to mention celebrities. So I'm just so grateful. I loved you in The Help.
Oh, that came out of nowhere. My friend, and I had known him forever and ever, Tate Taylor, had this friend named Catherine Stockett, and she had written this book called The Help, 68 rejections, not from publishers. She couldn't even get it published. And when she did find it published, Tate, my friend Tate, who was her best friend, said, listen, we need to make a movie of this. And he said, I'll direct it. She said, okay. Well, all of a sudden it became huge. Here comes Oprah. Here comes Steven Spielberg. Here comes everybody. And Catherine Stockett, and they would take these meetings, and they would say, well, Mr. Spielberg has some time after the war horse or whatever he's doing. And she said, well, I appreciate the interest, but my friend Tate's going to direct it. And everybody in Hollywood was going, are you nuts? Oprah wanted to play the part that Viola Davis ended up playing. And Catherine said, I just don't think it'd be a good idea, Oprah, because then it would become an Oprah Winfrey movie, and we want this to be ensemble and la, la, la. Well, everybody was going, you don't tell. Oh, but they all came around. If you look at who produced it, Oprah, Steven Spielberg. Yeah. But Tate said, I want you to play the part. And I said, well, it was the very first scene shot in the whole movie, and it was me, and I didn't know who that little girl was. Emma Stone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Heard of her.
Wow.
She was in all those movies early on, the Easy A and all these. I said, well, I don't know who she is. And she's a phenomenal actress, but she kind of whispered and mumbled, and I kept telling Tate, he said, she's going to be the next Julia Roberts. I said, I don't know. You know, she needs to speak up. She needs to pump it up.
Oh my gosh.
But that
wow. Well, that was the first time I had ever been introduced to you or anything. Nice to meet you, by the way. I hope to meet you in person soon. I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah, we're all obsessed with you. Literally. So how did you discover that you were an entertainer? Because for all of us, it's different. Some of us are just thrown into it when we're little. How did you know that you were meant to be on stage and to be a huge star?
You know, I learned very early to make people laugh, but it was to keep the bullies at bay. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you're playing dodgeball and they're hollering smear the queer and hitting you, I could make everybody laugh and they left me alone. So it became kind of a mechanism. But then I went back to school. I originally wanted to be a jockey with racehorses because I rode horses my whole life. And I tried doing that for a while. And all of a sudden, I'm 27 years old. I don't know what I want to do. And I went back to school. I was going to study journalism. And somebody said, take that intro to theater class. You'll get your arts elective out of the way. And we started doing improvisations, and people were laughing. It hit me like a drug. I went to the head of the theater department, and I said, this is what I want to do. And he said, well, first of all, you need to learn how to pronounce what your degree is going to be in, because it's not, I was saying theater. I want to be in the theater. He said,
oh my gosh.
It's theater. I said, oh, that's why I said theater. I want to be in the theater. So I got a degree in theater, got on a bus and took it to Hollywood. I had $1,200 that Mama pinned into my underpants. And I had $1,200, my degree in theater, and a dream. And I think back then I was too dumb to know, you know, it was going to take a while or this and that. I started working immediately. And here I am, how many years later?
It's just a gift. You literally obviously have a gift. And I have tried, acting a little bit, and people don't understand how truly difficult it is. But also you're my kind of people, because I grew up in a funny family where, we use humor, sometimes to deflect and not deal with things, or like you were saying, you use humor to stop the bullies. And every time I hear you talk, I can just envision your family and, probably you guys sitting around the dinner table for hours and hours talking and eating. And I feel like we're kindred spirits.
Oh, I agree. There's something wonderful. With all of this with my mom, we're all back together now, which is so interesting, and to family. And you just realize the older you get, how important, all that Hollywood stuff is fine and this and that, but just to have, my family here and my sister got to sit on the front row at the Opry, the Grand Ole Opry, and cheer me on. And it was just standing in that wooden circle.
Uh-huh.
They said, how did it feel in the circle? I said, well, I didn't know exactly what they meant. They said, Leslie, those are boards from the original Ryman Theater that they
Yep.
put there. And then I really did feel it, I thought, because I also got to do a lot of comedy besides just singing some hymns and things. I got to do some comedy, and I walked off stage and I thought to myself, this is going back to Minnie Pearl. This is what the Opry, was really like with, and they gave me the dressing room for little Jimmy. Is that his name?
Yeah.
The
Little Jimmy Dickens.
little Jimmy Dickens. And
Perfect.
they have that statue of him outside the museum, and I stood beside it. We're exactly the same height. But
Are you kidding? Wait, how tall are you?
looking to move to Nashville. I want to move to Nashville. I want to get a place there.
Absolutely.
Please do. I'm begging you.
I just want about 10 acres, and I want a 4-stall barn and a little house, and I'll be so happy. I'll come there, in between every break. I've got to stay out in LA because my series has gotten picked up for another year. I hope it goes forever.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Yeah, they just picked us up, Call Me Kat, for 22 episodes, and that never happens anymore. That's like old school. Like, we'll pick you up for a whole season, and we July 27th we start back up, and so I'm
Okay,
just
what
thrilled.
is that show about?
Well, you've got Swoosie Kurtz, who plays this rich woman. It's Louisville, Kentucky, and she goes to the races and wears hats and has a boyfriend named Preston, and she's real, top drawer. And then she's got this daughter, Mayim Bialik, who took her dowry and bought a cat cafe, and she's 44 and not even married. So their big fight is just every week trying to get her married, and she's trying to prove to her mother, look, you can be 44 years old, not married, and perfectly happy. And it's really cute. And we've just got the world, and I play I take care of the cats. I'm the pussy wrangler.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to watch it.
That is hilarious. Okay, what network is it on?
It's on Fox. It's on Thursday nights at 9:00. I think we finished for the season, so we'll see if they go into reruns. I don't know what happens over the summer, but you'll have to watch for it.
We're going to watch it right after this.
Immediately.
Seriously, that sounds amazing.
Cheyenne Jackson, look him up. He's the best looking boy. He's on Broadway. Cheyenne Jackson.
How old is he?
He's probably.
She wants to know how old he is.
Well, honey, he's gay as a goose. But anyway, I'll tell you, he's 40.
Well, never mind. I'll still enjoy looking at him.
Children. He's married to a man, and they've adopted these children. But anyway, you'd still just love him. Cheyenne.
Absolutely.
Oh, you talk about good looking. He is so good looking.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Libby's single and ready to mingle.
Yep.
She's looking for a man. If you know of any other, straight actors that are hot, that are looking for an average looking girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, average look.
Leslie, thank you so much for joining us. I am really and truly very sorry about your mother, and I will be praying for you and for your family, and you're right. You will have, you're going to be emotional. I lost my father in November of 2020, and it's not easy. But we know your mama's in heaven. And
last with this cute story about my mother. She was so hard of hearing, but she wouldn't admit it. And one time my mother yelled, my sister was washing the dishes, and mother yelled from the other side of the house, what's that tiny little man's name that played on Fantasy Island? And he would holler, the plane. And my sister hollered, what brought that up, Mama? She said, I don't know. I was just thinking. And Janet hollered, said, Hervé Villachek. Because that was his name, that little guy. Hervé Villachek. And Mother hollered back, well, honey, it hadn't come yet. And my sister said, what? My VA check.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. That is incredible.
Well, you also, we have to thank you because you inspired us to do this show with all your videos during quarantine and everything. So we started doing this, and I mean, we're so grateful. We watched it every single day, all your videos.
You. It's not like the publicists have trotted you out and this and that and told you what this is us. You know, you get to meet us.
Exactly.
Yes.
Authentically.
Yeah,
Well,
I absolutely love what
y'all
y'all doing.
People always say, is he available? Honey, I'm circling the block. Look out the window.
Exactly.
On the porch.
Please buy a little 10-acre farm here.
We'll keep horses on it. We'll share.
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with horses, and that is my
Oh.
ultimate dream, is to have a farm.
We'll take care of them.
Okay, look, we'll have little ponies. The pony
Oh,
farm.
and we can do bonfires. That would be so fun. Sorry, the connection is kind of bad. That's why I'm trying not to talk over you that much. Leslie, thank you so much. We love you. And we're praying for you. I cannot thank you enough for doing the show.
Seriously.
Honestly, everybody was so. This is the most views we've ever had, ever.
Yes, we are obsessed with you.
We'll tell
We
him
love
next
you,
time,
love you, love you.
Suds in the Bucket, because that's my favorite. Suds in the
You are
Bucket
so.
is by Roseanne Cash. I got two of my go-to country songs. Suds in the Bucket, 7-Year Ache by Roseanne Cash. I could play them
Tell
all.
him to try to kill the 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give you some room? But girls say, gotta hope he comes back soon. That's an awesome song.
That's amazing.
Not as awesome as Suds in the Bucket. So I'll see y'all later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Much love. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How do I do it?
You X out.
I think the X.
Hit the X. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
That's
Oh
favorite
my
guest
gosh.
we've ever had.
I wanted to say so much more and ask him so many more questions, but the connection was
not great, but that's okay. He is literally
he's a legend.
And not to mention an angel sent straight from heaven.
He is an angel from heaven.
Obsessed with him. We love him so much. That was such an honor. I feel like I want to meet him in person.
I
now.
know.
He's with him.
So sweet in person. Whenever Livy and I meet somebody like that is just you can just tell they're an angel straight from heaven. We always say he must be protected at all costs.
At all costs. I'm like, I sacrifice anyone ever.
Leslie Jordan must be protected at all costs. He is literally his heart.
Oh my
gosh. It almost wears his heart on the outside of his body because he is so sweet and so kind. And
for him to do the show
for
after
him to
everything, that's just, I mean,
I'm in shock. I didn't know that, you guys. I didn't know that his mother had passed, and I would have told him to not do the show. Like, what an amazing guy. And I love that story about his daddy getting him the bride Barbie doll, the bride doll.
Amazing.
And he told that at his show, and I think I cried when he told it because it was just so incredibly sweet. But isn't that funny? His dad was like, "Can you do that baton twirling in the house?"
It's amazing. Yeah, not to mention just an icon in general. I mean, everything about him.
Everything about
he's
him.
So wonderful.
Can
I feel
you
so honored. Get
on the Closet Chaos text again and let's say the name of his show again? Or do you remember it? Because I couldn't hear him. We
are going to watch it.
And we're going to watch it right after we are done. I couldn't hear him that well, but you know that show is amazing and hilarious.
Call Me Kat, right?
Call Me Kat, yes.
Oh my god.
Or was it Call Me Catherine?
No, it's Kat.
Call Me Kat, okay. So his character plays the person who's in charge of watching the cats, which is so weird because we showed our kittens tonight.
I know. We should have showed them to
What
him.
are the
Speaking of, they're
odds?
just gone.
No, Elon's right here.
Egypt.
You guys, I can't wait to post that interview everywhere. I'm in shock.
Me too.
I'm in
honestly
shock.
can't. When things like that happen, I just kind of have to go with it and pretend that it's normal.
Yeah.
When we got on there, I was like, are we sure this isn't a video that we're just watching? Because I'm not joking, like, during quarantine, when everyone was just so depressed and, like, awful, it was like every day, just click on it, put it on the TV, watch his videos every day. And we were just like, this is bringing me so much joy and happiness.
He would say, well, hello there, fellow hunker-downers.
What
And then what are y'all doing?
What
Screwing. Okay, so I also need your phone because I need to tell everybody about something. So you guys, I am releasing a series of NFTs. So
yeah,
we did an amazing photo shoot for the Covers album, Copy That. And I wore a blonde wig and I wore a brunette wig, and I wanted to like go into character because we were going back in the 60s and 70s and covering these songs. Where'd you go?
Found her. Sorry.
And so we did so many different photos and so many cool photos, and there was a whole thing where I was like holding a cigarette, not really smoking, but holding a cigarette to look like I was from the 60s. And so the NFT, so let me just read you this because it's a little bit of a new world for me.
Wait, it's right here.
Okay.
Wait.
I know where it is. Okay. So I'm going to just read this. Good news. The first NFT is scheduled to be released tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central. And it's called Betty. So I named this character Betty, and she's smoking a cigarette. She's sitting there in her house slippers. And she was inspired by Betty Draper, the character from Mad Men. And so, so I'm announcing this now. I'm so bad at this, but there will only be 250 of the first NFT. And it's the alternate album artwork for Copy That. And it really is cool, you guys. Like, no one has seen this. Cool. No one else will ever see it. But they're $30 each. And when you own it, it is yours. So NFT means non-fungible token. You can purchase my NFT on my online store. So go to saraevans.com/store. That's the best way to get it. You guys are going to have to Google NFT. So it's basically like being
non-fungible token.
Yeah, it's like being sort of like in the art world, for instance, like when people buy and sell art. So this is something that you can own that nobody else can own. And so we're going to be releasing, let me see how much or what I can tell about it. So it comes out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We had a big meeting about this last week, and I've been wanting to do an NFT for so long. So again, her name is Betty, and
very exciting.
It's alternate photos from the Copy That photo shoot, and Copy That just came out 2 years ago, on May 20th. So we just had the 2-year anniversary.
Congrats.
I don't know how to explain NFT to you well enough. But just go to saraevans.com/store, and it's the new thing. It's the new, like,
welcome to the metaverse.
It's like the metaverse. Yes, absolutely. So
anyway. I don't really know. It's really hard to explain. So if you don't really know what it is, you're going to have to research it and figure it out because we can't tell you.
But I promise you that
it's awesome.
You need to buy this, and it's only $30, and it's it'll be like a collector's item that nobody else has but you.
He keeps trying to attack my jewelry.
Damn, it's such a distraction. Put his face up there one more time.
Look how cute we are.
Come here. Egypt. They're literally so cute.
Put them together.
Egypt kind of looks like a monkey.
Call me cat.
Call Me Cat. That's right. Everybody
Egypt
watch Leslie Jordan's show, Call Me Cat, on Fox.
Stop.
I'm just gonna go on Apple TV. Okay, we cannot do this show with the cats. I'm just gonna go on Apple TV and buy the entire series and then watch it all tonight. I'm so
Me
excited.
too. I'm so
Thank
excited.
you, Ron. It's a collectible. That's
It's a
the word. It's a collectible. It's like having a rare baseball card or something like that. So saraevans.com/store.
Go do it.
9 a.m. tomorrow morning it gets released. So
what do you want to say your message is for the week to everyone?
I think, let's see, my message for the week is I'm
Girl boss energy.
I've got girl boss energy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. And I'm excited for Audrey because she has 2 friends visiting right now and from Alabama. So they're getting all dressed up right now, getting ready to go out, and I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I had a really good day. I went to yoga this morning, which was really good because I haven't been in a while.
Good for you.
Thank you. Got some work done. Went to the grocery store.
We need to play tennis.
Let's play tomorrow.
Oh, do you want to tell your exciting news?
Oh yeah, so I'm moving and I have roommates this time and we found a house today.
Yay!
And so that was really exciting. That's mainly what I did with my day. That's like why I'm tired because I feel like I was just doing stuff with that all day.
Mm-hmm.
But in a good way, I'm so excited. I'm not going to obviously say where it is, but I'm really happy.
It's the perfect
for me in my
location.
situation. So
it's exactly
it's
where
gonna
you
be
wanted.
amazing.
Totally.
And I'm so excited for this new chapter in my life. I'm going to move in July. So.
And you're only like a mile away from me, which is so exciting for me.
We're going to be so close. I'll be here even more than I already am, and I'm here all the time.
Yeah, but you guys somebody just commented praying for me. You guys could pray for me. I would love that. I love knowing that people are praying for me, and I pray for you guys too. Just know that. What else?
No, I'm not.
Is there anything we should sing?
Yeah, let's do it.
You sing something.
What do you want me to sing?
Sing something. You could do the Whitney Houston song again. Oh, also, we want you guys to comment on songs like cover tunes that you think would be good for Olivia to do.
Yes, because so we have a few options, but I don't know if I want it to be a surprise or not. I kind of want to do a Rascal Flatts song, but then we were also thinking like something like really dramatic, like Whitney Houston or
Why don't you sing These Days right now, and I'll sing harmony. What key would it be at? I wake up. We picked the same key. Isn't it hard to sing on Closet Chaos?
Well, yeah, because I'm deaf from hearing you.
Okay, go.
I wake up and teardrops, they fall down like rain. I put on that old song we danced to, and then I head off to my job. Guess not much has changed. Punch the clock, head for home, check the phone just in case. Go to bed, dream of you. That's what I'm doing these days. It was too low.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Someone said, do Mayberry. I miss Mayberry, sitting on the porch drinking ice cold cherry Coke, where everything is black and white. Ha, ha, ha. Sitting on the sixth string. When people pass by and you call them by their first name. Watching the clouds go by, bye, bye. We suck.
Bye. Well, to be fair,
it's hard to
sing Rascal Flatts because like the harmonies are just so intricate.
And
amazing.
Go back and watch the episode with Gary LaVox. It was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, guys, go watch it because we love Gary LaVox.
Oh yeah, his voice is absolutely amazing.
But yeah, if you have any, I don't know what else to do.
Woke up late today and I still feel the sting of the pain, but I brushed my teeth anyway. I got dressed through the mess and put a smile on my face. I got a little bit stronger. Oh, this weekend, our 2 shows, Ben, my band leader and guitar player, had to sub because he couldn't couldn't be there for the weekend. So we
Oh, yeah.
had Brent Wilson, our old guitar player, come out and
Yeah.
play with us. And that was really surreal because Brent was with me for 10 years.
He was there since I was like 3 years old.
Mhm.
And for us to like perform together was just so strange. But it was the sweetest thing ever. I felt like right at home because most of the band, except for Jim, the drummer, is new fairly. I mean, Ben has been there for the past like 6 years, but everyone else is pretty new. But getting to play with Brent was just like, Brent is the guitar player in your band that like I remember the most and was from my childhood.
10 years, that would have been like the middle of your
from
upbringing.
like 3 to 13.
Yeah.
You know, which is just so bizarre to me. So all of those years I remember, and it was so just surreal because I would just look over and
I
was
know
so
it was
fun.
crazy.
It made me like so emotional.
It was very surreal
in a good way. I was so happy. They were great shows, really great shows.
They were really great shows. Yeah, go on my website too and look at all of our tour dates because we're about to get really busy and we're
really busy.
Yes. And next week is CMA Fest, right? Or the week
next
after.
week is rehearsals and then the week after.
Yeah, week after. So I don't know how much I can tell about that.
I know. I am so excited. I'm mainly concerned about what I'm gonna wear.
Oh, somebody wants If I Die Young. If I die young, bury me in cotton. Cotton.
Satin. That would just, why?
That's so me. I would want to be buried in cotton.
I mean, that does seem comfortable.
Okay, here we go. If I die young, bury me in satin. What is
Why
it?
are you taking the lead if you
take
don't know
the lead.
it?
Go.
If I die young, bury me in satin. Lay me down on a bed of roses. Sing me the rhythm at dawn. Sing me away with the words of a love song.
How do you know that song?
That was like a huge hit when I was like 13.
It's really, really beautiful.
Or 14. It was great, but I love them, but I haven't really heard much of their music.
I think they're called. I think that it's the band Perry. Yeah, and it's a sister and 2 brothers.
I remember that was like such a.
We should ask them on the show. They're from Alabama.
Yeah, they're wonderful. I remember we sat next to them the year that I went to the CFT Awards, and I thought it was so cool because it was like right
and they were so nice to you. I remember that.
They were so sweet, and I was like so starstruck because that was like the biggest song that year. I was like, this is
Mama, he's crazy, crazy over me, and in my life is where he says he always wants to be. I've never been so loved. He beats all I've ever seen. And mama, he's crazy. And he's crazy over me.
I wish that were true in my life.
It will be, Olivia. Everybody, Olivia's single and ready to mingle. So
no, I'm trying. Honest to God, I'm not like I don't care. Like I just kicked her so hard.
Why would you kick her?
She's hiding under the blanket, and I didn't know she was there.
You do want a boyfriend, though.
Well, yeah, but like also, I'm perfectly content right now.
I love that. I love that you're strong and content to be single.
And I'm trying to like,
I mean, who needs a man, Libby, when you got
Elon and Egypt.
He kind of looks. I don't know if that light's good for him.
I know.
All right, you guys, we love you. Thank God it's Monday. Thank you again to the amazing Leslie Jordan. Wow, that was. I'm still kind of in shock.
Me too.
And Leslie, we love you. We're praying for you, praying for your family during this difficult time. And I know your mom is in heaven, and so. Death has no victory over us because Jesus died for our sins. So, but I know that she will be missed very much. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday. We love you so much.
Good night, you guys. Say bye to the kitties.
Bye, kitties.
Bye-bye.
I wish we could play music.
She's so chill. You're so cute.
Cat scratch fever. Okay, so love you.
Bye.